I apologise if my camera's a little bit glary, it needs a bit of a clean. But last night was Wrestlemania 41, Night 1, Saturday. Was it good? Was I proven wrong? Was the show great? Was it? Because, oh my God. We've got some news to talk about before we get into WrestleMania, but this didn't feel like WrestleMania whatsoever. This was bad. It was so bad. Don't fucking come at me and tell me that this was a good fucking show. Because it wasn't. Not one fucking bit, right? But we'll get into the news first. So, WWE announced yesterday on their kickoff show that they have acquired AAA. They have purchased AAA, the Mexican promotion that Conan works for. Conan is their booker, I believe. He wasn't at this announcement for some reason, but he is their booker. Tony Khan had a relationship with this company for a little bit. He had their wrestlers on his show for some time, such as Vikingo, who was also at this announcement, and he was at WrestleMania. He was in the crowd. He was featured a little. Cool. But I noticed that people who said like 2 years ago that, oh, Vikingo, he's not a wrestler. Vikingo, who's Vikingo, right? Don't take him seriously. Now they're saying, oh, Tony fumbled Vikingo. Tunes really change quick, don't they, around here? But I don't know what this means going forward. I know that they've got a Worlds Collide show, NXT and AAA. I don't know why they're not having TNA there as well. I mean, what happened to that? What happened to TNA? Is TNA being forgotten about now that you've got AAA? Awful. But we'll see what happens with that. Now we're going to get onto WrestleMania. Oh my God. So, the show opened with Triple H. As usual. I did not listen to a single word he said. I left the room. But I can imagine exactly what happened. We've set records. That's not Triple H. I can't do Triple H. Basically, I can imagine he said, we've set records. Welcome to WrestleMania. And we've taken all of your money. That's basically every Triple H promo these days. So, the first match, Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, we all knew Jey Uso was going to win this. How he won it, though, is a massive problem. Because he won the championship with a submission, a sleeper hold. Gunther's own sleeper hold, his own finishing maneuver, his own submission. And Gunther tapped out. But it's not like he struggled. He was down on the floor and within seconds, Gunther's tapping. Within seconds. This man's buried, I'm sorry, but Gunther's done. Gunther tapped out to the Yeet Man, who was using his own submission fucking hold. If this isn't a burial, I don't know what is. This was an awful fucking decision to do to someone like Gunther. Especially when it's someone like Jey Uso, who doesn't really do submissions, and he's making Gunther tap out to his own sleeper. Why? That's all I could think about. I couldn't be happy for Jey Uso. I couldn't be emotional for the Usos hugging in the ring. I was thinking, what the fuck? Why is Gunther tapped out? That's all I could think about. But it's done now. It's done. Gunther tapped out within seconds, without a struggle. Jey Uso's the World Heavyweight Champion. So, cool. We'll see how that goes. Next. And oh my God. I'm happy that the tag belts are on WrestleMania, man, but they chose the wrong tag match. They had the choice of this, or they had the choice of a fucking triple threat fatal 4-way TLC, whatever the fuck, clusterfuck. I'd have put the clusterfuck on this show. Instead, they gave us the New Day versus the War Raiders for the World Tag Team Championships. I was about to call them the Raw Tag Team Championships then. And this match was pretty quick. Now, I didn't sit and watch any bit of this match whatsoever, and I'll tell you why. Because I got up, I went downstairs, I thought, right, I'll go outside and I'll do what I need to do, if you know what I mean. And by the time I come back up, I'll at least catch the second half of this match. By the time I came back upstairs, the match was long gone. Long gone. This was quick. I didn't see a single bit. But from the reactions I've seen online, people did not care. And I don't blame them. When you don't feature your tag belts on PLE all fucking year, how are people going to care about them when you put them on WrestleMania? When it's not a clusterfuck, TLC, fucking whatever the fuck. Right? Awful. Next. Oh, I didn't say who won, sorry. The New Day won. The New Day are I was about to say Raw Tag World Tag Team Champions. Good for them. Cool. Next, we got Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Now, I really didn't pay too much attention, a bit of my tongue then, attention to this match. But I did catch the finish. Now, Jade pulled out this weird, really good looking powerbomb, right? I can't describe it, but it looked good, okay? Now, I thought this was the finish. Because she got in for a pin and everything. Excuse me. But then they stopped the pin. And then Jade picks Naomi up for her awkward, usual finisher. And I'm thinking, why didn't you just use that brutal fucking move that looked really fucking good as the finish? I mean, it's set up for a finish as well. Pin, 1, 2, 3. But no, they decided, oh, we're going to do this move now as well. Why? You killed the finish of the match. You killed it. You had a good finish and then you killed that finish by adding another move that you didn't need to do. That's all I've got to say about this match. Jade Cargill won, I don't care. Next, a match I did care about. LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. Now, this was a good match. It didn't feel as good as it should have been, but it was alright. Jacob Fatu is the new United States Champion. I feel like Jimmy from South Park. I've got stutters all the time. Jacob Fatu's the new United States Champion. It was a pretty decent match. He won clean, from what I remember. Haku came out after he won and congratulated him or whatever. Cool. The problem here is that we didn't see Solo Sikoa once. No Solo. No Tamatonga. What's going on there, man? I thought we'd get something here. Something. A little bit of something. But we've got nothing. We just got the Jacob Fatu winning the championship, which is nice. But, I mean, you didn't give us anything. What's going on? But either way, hopefully LA Knight can now move on to being more of a main event guy. This is now the chance to elevate him to main event, world championship. Hey, give this man a belt. Instead of keeping him floundering with the mid-carders. Stop doing that. Because you're gonna kill him off completely if you keep doing that. No. Jacob Fatu, I hope he holds this belt for a long time. And I hope he holds it, defends it very often. Because champions these days, man, they don't defend their belts that often. So this man needs to defend it. Next, we got a somewhat impromptu match-ish. Because this was supposed to be El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio. But Rey Mysterio got injured. However real that injury is, I'm not sure. So he was replaced by Rey Fenix. Now, this was a pretty decent match. I don't think the crowd really cared that much, but it was alright. Now, because this was Rey Fenix's first WrestleMania, I expected him to win. I thought, okay, this is going to be the end of El Grande Americano. No. No, because El Grande Americano got the win. I can't remember how he got the win, but he got the win. Now, something I did notice, which I thought was quite funny, is when El Grande was making his entrance, Alicia Keys, Taylor, whatever the fucking name is, Sideshow Bob, the woman with the weird hair that does all the Pride stuff, she announced that he was from the Gulf of America. And WWE, they've changed it. He's not from the Gulf of America anymore, he's from the Gulf of Mexico. But Alicia Keys Taylor, she says that he's from the Gulf of America. So, thank you for fucking up, Alicia Keys Taylor. I'm very happy about that. Please fix your fucking hair, okay? You look terrible. But El Grande wins, buzzing. Now, this was the point of the show where sleep claimed me. I couldn't take any more. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I thought, right, I'll lay down for a bit. I feel a bit tired until it's time for the main event. And I woke up at 6 something and the show was long gone. So I had to watch the main event when I woke up. I did not care about this match. There's only one thing I cared about with this match. This women's championship match. And that is, I wanted Charlotte Flair to win so I could see the ultimate outrage destruction online. That's all I cared about. I did not care about I don't care about this match. I don't care. I don't give a shit, right? But I do give a shit about people absolutely kicking off about Charlotte Flair. I love seeing people get riled up and pissed off about Charlotte Flair. So I thought, hey, let's get Charlotte to get a win here. And I can watch everyone just melt down completely. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Maybe the Easter Bunny will give me that next year. Tiffany Stratton won. I don't care. Now it's time for the main event. And this was the only match on this fucking card that felt WrestleMania worthy. And they still found a way to fuck it up. I'm sure a lot of you agree, but I'm only saying this because I can't fucking stand Seth Rollins. Can't stand him one bit. Do not like him. Okay? Simple as that. CM Punk could have won this match. Roman Reigns could have won this match, and I'd have been very happy. Instead, right? Now, everyone was coming up with this crazy fucking theory over the last couple of weeks that Paul Heyman's going to side with Seth Rollins. Now, I'm thinking, what the fuck are you people talking about? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. This is not a good pairing. I would not do this. This is stupid. Why would anyone think that? It turns out WWE is stupid because they've gone and done it. Paul Heyman low blows CM Punk, then he low blows Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins gets the win. And Paul Heyman is now aligned with Seth Rollins. I mean, if this means Seth can go full heel mode, good. He's better as a heel. But this is going to make me care. I'm willing to give it a couple of weeks to see how it plays out. That's all I'm giving it, though, a couple of weeks. 2 weeks. If they don't move me in those 2 weeks, I ain't interested, right? So, this was the better match out of all the matches, even though it had the wrong winner and the wrong outcome, in my opinion. WrestleMania Night 1, Saturday, altogether, man, it was an ass show. Ass. I see fake positivity grifters going online saying, I was enjoying the show until I came on X. You're all just fickle. No. This show felt like a fucking Saturday night's main event. Not WrestleMania. It felt like a Saturday night's main event. And it shouldn't feel that way. And this is the first time I fell asleep watching WrestleMania since WrestleMania 33. Because when I watched WrestleMania 33 live, I fell asleep during the second match, Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. I was long gone. I woke up. I can't remember what match was on when I woke up, but I'd missed most of the show. Right? That's how bored I was. I fell asleep. That's how bad this show was, man. It didn't feel like WrestleMania to me. Felt like a house show. Felt like ass. Felt like AIDS. Wasn't for me. Hopefully tonight they can do better, but I mean, let's see what they've got. They've got the main event. They've got John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Okay. I don't see that going very well, to be honest. Got the Triple Threat Women's Championship match. I don't care. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I'm sure that'll be a good match, but I've got a feeling it's going to have a shitty, screwy finish that's going to leave a bad taste in people's mouths. This is the only match I'm excited for tonight. Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. I can see this being a banger match. I can. And we've got Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Meh. And then the Women's Championship match. That's it. WrestleMania's a fucking flop this year, man. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe for my Exit Crossman 25. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.